I tell you, My Hero Academia is not letting up with any of these fights. It is just getting even better and better. Hey, what is going on, everybody? Ali here, and welcome to my僕のヒーローアカデミア, My Hero Academia episodes 11 and 12 double review. Honestly, these two episodes are nothing short of like just awesome fighting. It's just not letting up, like all the fighting in this show. And you get more of, like, in episode 11, I believe, you get more of what the other characters are able to use, like their quirks and stuff. And granted, I don't know some of their names, but I mean, I'll learn them eventually. But you got Momo. I already kind of figured it, that her quirk, she can like make things that she can make any non-living thing like form like out of her body or something. But like the bigger the thing is, like the longer it takes to like for her to like think it up and like take it out or whatever. And the electric guy, I kind of forgot like what his name is, and the other girl with like the earbuds or whatever, but they're all together fighting, right? The electric guy, the yellow guy, the electric guy, he can only put his body in that electricity or whatever, and when he shoots it, he can't control it either. So then Momo had like a great idea that she's gonna like, that she used some tarp that's like 100 millimeters thick or something, so it won't, the electricity won't shock them. And the girl with the earbuds, oh my gosh, that is just such an awesome thing. Like, she can amplify her heartbeat to make it like a sonic boom, basically. That I think that's like a really cool, like, unique kind of quirk. I really like that. It's funny because the electric guy, he's saying like, I'm useless, I'm counting on you guys, and then the girl with the headphones pushes him and he shocks somebody and he's like, oh, I'm strong, I'll count on me and stuff. That was great. And I think before that, Mineta and Sue and Deku, they're swimming to where Aizawa is, Mr. Aizawa. Aizawa's just like owning everybody and stuff. But all of a sudden, the guy with the hands, he tells this guy Nomu, who's basically like genetically altered to, he's basically like the anti-hero symbol of peace. So Mr. Aizawa can't do anything with it. I thought Mr. Aizawa was gonna die or something, because his head is just being bashed in the floor by that Nomu guy, and like I'm freaking out. He's like bleeding and everything, and Deku and Mineta and Sue are just like stunned and stuff. Like straight up, Mineta is just like a perv. He just grabs Sue's boob like out of nowhere, and she's just trying to like drown him. That shit was funny. But yeah, like you see Aizawa getting like completely, I guess, manhandled by Nomu or whatever, and also, oh, I forgot to mention, also, long story short, Ida was able to get out of there because everybody was helping him out so he can like get out. And 13, he was using his black hole from like the previous episode or whatever, and then the beginning of episode 11, he's using his black hole on the warp guy, the guy who makes like the warps and stuff. And the warp guy, he basically made a wormhole or whatever in his body and put it behind 13. So 13 basically sucked himself up. Sucked himself or herself, something like that. But so I thought he was gonna die too. So I was like, oh my gosh, because he was like ripped in half or something. So he's like, oh, you got me and stuff. And then the warp guy starts going after Ida. I think Ochuka. I think that's her name, right? She uses her zero gravity thing, taps the warp guy, and he starts floating away. And everybody's working to pull him away from Ida, so Ida goes. And then Ida goes. Ida makes it. Basically, Aizawa's, oh my gosh, Mr. Aizawa was just getting his, I thought he was going to die, really, because like all of his parts are being like destroyed, like his arms and everything. He's saying he's just as strong as All Might, because he's the anti-symbol of peace. Aizawa is just like, oh, and the guy with the hands, his quirk is like he can touch something and like disintegrate it or whatever, right? And this is like insane. And the ice, there's so many, I'm kind of like fanboying right now, because the ice guy, all these villains besides the guy with the hands and Nomu and the warp villain, the purplish misty warp villain guy, besides those three, like nobody else was like even like strong opponents at all whatsoever, and the ice guy is just owning everybody. It's like his ice powers are like ridiculous, and Bakugo and the other guy with the red hair, they're just like owning everybody too. And Bakugo's like all calm, like he has a plan to figure out how to get the mist warp guy, which is really cool. All these characters are just like amazing, like in their own right and everything. It's just awesome. This is all happening, and the hand guy was about to grab Sue in the face, but Aizawa, like he's still able, even though he's like completely beaten up, destroyed and everything, he still is able to look at the guy and take his quirk away, and before anything happened to Sue, because if he touched Sue, she would have disintegrated. And so this is all happening and stuff, and then while I think he was getting his quirk back, the hand guy, and Nomu was about to like completely kill Eraserhead, Mr. Aizawa, and all of a sudden All Might comes in. He does not have a smile on his face, and you know shit's gonna get real when he has no smile on his face, alright? So he rushes in, gets Sue and Mineta and Deku and Aizawa, like, got them right out, like, literally like that. Nobody can see, like, where he is and stuff. And what the hands guy said, he's like, I can't see him with my human eyes, but he wasn't as fast as I expected, so he is getting weaker. Everybody's like all happy that All Might's there and stuff, so All Might's like really angry, really pissed off. And I think the second episode, episode 12, where they were fighting, he realized that the Nomu guy, he's shock absorption, so and he's able to withstand 100% of what All Might's power is. So he's just standing there, like figuring out what to do with the guy. So he decided to do like a suplex, because if he does it like on himself or like on cement or something, he won't be able to absorb it. But the warp guy comes in out of nowhere and warps Nomu's body, so it's halfway, and it grabs All Might's back, and he starts bleeding and stuff. And then the ice guy, Bakugo, Deku, they all rush to help All Might, and the ice guy just like freezes up half of Nomu's body, and All Might is able to get out because of the restraint that Nomu had weakened, so he got out and everything. Nomu gets out too, because he's just like, honestly, he was just like a puppet or whatever, and the like, half of his body breaks apart, but he's still able to walk and stuff, and he has regenerative powers, so everything high regenerates, like his hands and his feet and everything, and everybody's freaking out like, how are we gonna do this? And then All Might is just like, just watch a pro give it all he has, and it's like his face, the animation with his face when he does plus ultra. First of all, the plus ultra thing, when you see all the stars and stuff like that, that is fantastic animation. But when he says plus ultra and you see his face, like the design with like the art is just, it's just beautiful, right? And he just completely annihilates Nomu. That animation of him destroying him was amazing. I loved it. And at the end, he's like bleeding and everything out of his mouth, and he's like, I really am getting weaker, because back in the day, he only would have taken like 5 hits or something, and he would have beaten Nomu. But it took him like 300 hits, like 300 plus hits, more than 300 hits. And he starts laughing. He's like, I really am getting weaker and everything. And then everybody's just like, yes, it's all like everybody's all good and stuff. But the hand guy starts laughing, and I believe that's how like the episode 12 ends, of him laughing and then looking with his hand trying to see or some shit. But it was good. I loved it. And seeing everybody like actually doing something and everything, like you see a lot of animes where like not everybody like does something, but everybody worked and put their effort into the fight, every single one of them. It was just awesome to see. I can't wait to see what that hand dude is gonna do. I have no idea. I mean, all he has is like the disintegrated powers, right, or something like that. But yeah, that's it for this review. More of like a fanboy kind of thing, but that's it for this review. Like the video if you did. Comment down below on what you thought of both episodes. I am so happy about these episodes. Gosh, like 10 out of 10. Like, My Hero Academia is just like awesome for me. It's awesome to me. And so yeah, comment down below on what you thought of the episodes, your thoughts on the episodes, what you think next episodes, what it's gonna be about, what's gonna happen and stuff. And subscribe to my channel for more reviews, vlogs, unboxings, live reactions, and theory discussion videos of certain mangas and things like that. So gentlemen, stay classy, ladies, stay sassy, but most importantly, everybody, you gotta stay nasty, alright? So peace and love, and I will see you all later. Plus Ultra.